Palermo has the second largest historical center in Europe. It's also deemed to be the most conquered city in history. Nearly 15 different cultures have occupied Palermo at one time or another, and it's also one of the cities with the largest number of UNESCO sites. Here in Palermo, there are many things to see, many things to do, many stories to tell, and a lot of moving around. But first things first, Palermo isn't for the subtle. It smacks you in the face with beauty and energy. Grand palaces, chaotic markets full of life, opera houses fit for kings, and squares buzzing with activity. These are the places that just scream Palermo. They're the non-negotiables. They're the visual icons. The city is the most conquered in history, and you see it everywhere. For a broader look, we're going to explore more things to see in Palermo, and there's only one thing left to say. And away we go!
Bravo!
And that's a wrap. Done. Finito, finito. We kick off our tour of Palermo, and me mispronouncing Italian names butchering beyond any recognition with this building right here behind me, and also happens to be around the corner from where I'm staying. This here is the Teatro Politeama Garibaldi. It is located in the central Piazza Ruggiero Settimo and represents the second most important theater in the city of Palermo, right after Teatro Massimo, which we'll be paying attention to later on. This building here also houses the Orchestra Sinfonica Siciliana. Opened in 1874, this building is an important example of neoclassical architecture. It has a large entrance by the way of a triumphal arch topped by bronze quadriga designed by Mario Rotelli himself, depicting the triumph of Apollo and Euterpe, flanked by two statues of knights on horseback, representation of the Olympic Games. Now come with me as we check out the rest of Palermo on this walkabout. Brilliant. Fucking yes. Got it done in 15,000 takes. Professional motherfuckers.
Echoes of laughter and the call of the ball. Let the music take you where dreams collide.
Oh, no. I'm pointing this way. Enjoy.
In the city, there's nowhere to hide. Palermo.
If you intend to visit Palermo and don't see this place back here, the Teatro Massimo, then don't tell anyone. Did you really come to Palermo? Because you'll get strange looks. This place is no ordinary theater. It's not just special because it's the third largest theater in Europe, and not just because scenes from The Godfather 3 were filmed here. What's truly fascinating is the history. You gotta remember, Palermo was once the center for powerful lords wanting to show off. They couldn't use Instagram or Facebook then, so what do? They built majestic palaces and theaters, and the Massimo was a way to tell everybody that we're still the coolest place around. Inspired by Greek temples, designed by Ernesto Basile and finished in 1897, it is magnificently adored. They even tore down a church to build it. You want to hear a ghost story? Legend has it, the Mother Superior of the convent that was torn down, the Monacella, the little nun, still roams the halls, and skeptics supposedly trip on a specific step entering the theater. Now come with me, let's go check out the rest of this beautiful city.
Joys realize.
Look, you can't miss a cathedral. Seriously, it is huge. Catedral de Palermo, currently a UNESCO site, is one of the most schizophrenic churches I have ever seen. It is massive, slightly bonkers mashup of styles. You got Norman, Arabic, Gothic, Baroque, Catalan. It's like they couldn't decide on which one, so they've chucked them all in. It's gone back and forth between being a Christian church and a mosque before permanently becoming Christian in 1185. This split personality shows in the architectural influences from Roman, Norman, Greek, Arabic styles, all visible on the exterior, like leafing through an art history book. On the inside, honestly, it's a tad dull compared to the outside. Almost sad. Legend has it that the archbishop that was responsible for building this thing was competing with King William II, who built Montreal's Duomo and focused only on the outside. The most decorated thing on the inside are the tombs of the monarchs. Now, for an extra bunch of euros, you could, that up here, let's see, you could walk along the top of the cathedral and get a beautiful view of the old city. For me, I'm too cheap to do that, and I've got other things to see. So come with me as we continue to explore this beautiful, beautiful city. Come along, let's go.
There's nowhere to hide.
Welcome to the dead center of old Palermo. Designed in the 1600s by Viceroy Viglina, another name that I am butchering beyond any recognition, the Quattro Canti, the Four Corners, is an octagonal square created by the intersection of Palermo's two main roads, Via Vittorio Emanuele and Via Maqueda. Each corner's facade features statues, columns, fountains representing Palermo's districts, Albuquercia, Capo, La Loggia, and Calza, also representing the Four Seasons, Spanish kings, and patron saints. Its symmetrical over-the-top Baroque is very Palermo visually.
Each step you take, the fun never ends. Taste the life in every bite you take.
It was once the centerpiece of festivals, funerals, even executions, and an annual race of half-naked prostitutes, believe it or not. So come with me on this walkabout to discover the rest of this fantastic, beautiful city. Done in 15,000 takes, motherfucker. Finally done. It's because this cock knocker behind me keeps fucking singing, and this microphone is cocked as well. Just steps away from the Quattro Canti, we're here at the Piazza Pretoria, home to the Fontana Pretoria, or as they lovingly call it, is a name I'm just about to mispronounce, the Fontana della Vergogna, the Fountain of Shame. Why shame? Because it's covered with multiple naked men and women cavorting. Designed by Francesco Camigliani, it arrived from Florence in 1574 and caused an outrage, especially from Sister Mary at the nearby Santa Caterina Monastery. Her daily shouts of "how shameful" gave the fountain its nickname. It's beautiful, intricate, and maybe a little cheeky. It's also a great spot for photos and observing the local architecture. Piazza Bellini, Bellini Square. This one my brother told me I've got to come and visit. This is another piazza packing a serious historical and visual punch, right next to Piazza Pretoria. You know, the naughty fountain. Piazza Bellini is like a showcase of Palermo's layered past, focused on three key churches. First, the Morterana. Built in 1143, it is a UNESCO site. On the outside, it's kind of plain, but on the inside, it's like a wonderland with its breathtaking Byzantine gold mosaics. The Morterana almost instantly improves your well-being just by seeing it. The name Morterana comes from Eloisa Morterana, its founder, and is linked to the marzipan fruit. None supposedly invented it here. Next door, San Cataldo. You can't miss its look. These three distinctive red domes, pure Arab Norman style, super simple on the inside compared to its neighbor, but incredibly atmospheric visually. Then there is Santa Caterina de Alessandria. This one is pure Sicilian Baroque visual madness on the inside. Marble everywhere, intricate stucco, paintings. It's almost overwhelming to look at. You could also visit the attached monastery and climb to the roof to take a look at the city. I'm not gonna do that because I'm cheap like that. Instead, I'm gonna go and grab something to eat because I'm feeling peckish. So follow me, let's go to one of the markets. Away we go.
Want the real visual pulse of Palermo? Observe the street markets. Palermo, Capo, Fuciria. These aren't just places people shop. They are living landmarks, an amusement park for the senses. They are the Disneyland for observing street life. Loud and chaotic, colorful spectacles, maybe a little bit gritty, but absolutely essential viewing. They have the feel, the pace, and the noise of old Arab bazaars. Palermo is the biggest, oldest, and most visually intense. A daily institution. Go in the morning, witness vendors yelling, see mountains of colorful produce and glistening fish on display. It's pure sensory overload for the eyes and ears. It's also a pretty great place to grab lunch.
All right, it's so noisy here. I got to bring the microphone real close to my mouth. So what do we got going on here? We've got arancina ragu, which is honestly the closest thing I could equate it to in the Middle East is something called kubba. This has got meat in it. And I've also ordered some grilled guts. How do I say this?
Stiola.
Stiola.
Italy.
It's the guts that's grilled. Grazie. And we got ourselves some octopus salad. All right, let's dig in. I'll let you know how it is. Look at kubba. Meat, potatoes. It also comes in ham and cheese and then something else.
Nestled in Palermo's historic quarter, Fuciria Market is a living canvas of Mediterranean life. Since the 12th century, this labyrinth harborside market has welcomed traders, locals, and travelers, becoming a barometer of Palermo's soul. Narrow alleys, weathered stalls, and hanging flags set the stage for a daily carnival of scent and noise, ripe fruit, fragrant spices, grilled fish, and sizzling arancina. Fuciria has long been a meeting point for cultures. Arab, Norman, and Bourbon influences mingle with Sicilian warmth, shaping a resilient festive spirit. Fuciria remains more than commerce. It's memory, feast, and a daily invitation to experience Palermo's enduring blend of grit and grace. A walk through its lanes is a live chronicle of tradition meeting modern vitality.
We're here at Fuciria Market trying some Stiola. We're here at the Fuciria Market trying some Stiola. It's grilled beef guts. And honestly, it sounds disgusting, but I absolutely love it. They serve it with a little bit of the slime. Rubbery. It's got the charcoal taste to it. Something soft on the inside. I don't want to know what it is. A little pasty. What's down one of these things? Oh, love it. So good.
Culture and history lifting us higher.
Mercado del Capo is named for its place in the old Capo district of Palermo. The market has long been a heartbeat of daily life, where fishermen, bakers, and farmers converge to share the freshest harvest and the latest gossip. Vendors greet regulars by name, weaving trust and ritual into everyday commerce. Honestly, I wasn't that hungry. I've had the calamari and octopus before. It was delicious. He chopped it up in front of me and handed it over to his friend, who was lightly breading it and putting it into the fryer. It was so fresh and so delicious.
Well, it was just a matter of time before we move on to wine. Cheers. This thing here, this grilled octopus, lightly breaded. Delicious.
I had such a great time, I closed the place out. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. Palermo markets are such a great place to eat.
Running along the seafront above the old city walls is a Mura del Cativ. It's a raised promenade offering lovely sea views, and it's also another chance for me to completely butcher Italian names. But its name is intriguing: Wall of the Bad Women or Wall of the Captive Women. The story relates to its history, built for aristocratic widows, but today is just a pleasant place for anyone to stroll, enjoy the sea breeze, and look over the Gulf of Palermo. So come with me. Let's go take a look-see over the Gulf of Palermo.
Echoes of laughter and the call of the ball. Let the music take you where dreams collide. In this city, there's nowhere to hide. Palermo, city of passion and fire.
A bit further out, but visually well worth the schlep. Leicester Castle was built in 1165 by the controversial Norman king William I, William the Bad, known for being a party animal. It's another gem of Arab Norman architecture and a UNESCO site. The name Zista comes from the Arabic word al-Aziz, meaning the magnificent, or the beloved, or the dear, which was William's goal. Visually, think cooling fountains, clever ventilation, reflecting pools, all designed to look cool and functional. It looks quite different from the other palaces' geometric elegance. Inside, there's a small museum of Islamic art. The main hall shows how the Norman court blended Arabic aesthetics with Norman power. There is also a legend about hidden treasure protected by painted devils on the walls. Come with me to discover the rest of Palermo. To be honest with you, it's a bit of a dump.
Lifting us higher in every corner.
Next door to the Botanical Garden is Villa Giulia. It's Palermo's oldest public garden, opened in 1778. It's designed in a formal neoclassical style, visually characterized by geometric pathways, fountains, sculptures, and symmetrical flower beds. It's smaller and more manicured visually than the Orto Botanico. Key visual features include the dodecahedron fountain, the sundial clock designed by Lorenzo Federici, and various busts and pavilions. It is a lovely spot for a quiet stroll or to just sit on the bench and observe the surroundings. It offers a nice visual contrast to the wilder feel of the Botanical Garden next door, and also it's less crowded too. So come with me as we continue this wonderful tour of Palermo. Away we go!
With all that sightseeing, I was getting hungry, so I decided to pull over for a spot of lunch.
So this is beef lung and spleen. This is a Sicilian sandwich. A Palermo sandwich.
Sprinkle of salt in the bread. Now you could either have it with cheese or with lemon. I asked which way is the most traditional and the best, and they said cheese. So here we go.
Grazie.
It was gross.
Excitement ignite.
A visit to Palermo wouldn't be complete without seeing the Palazzo de Normanni and the Palatine Chapel. This time, I'm shelling out 15 euros to step inside, and it was worth every cent.
Palazzo di Normanni, Norman Palace, and the Palatine Chapel. Okay, we're talking serious visual splendor and history. The Palazzo di Normanni, once the royal palace, was built around 1130. It's been the home of powerful kings like Frederick II and Conrad IV, and now hosts a Sicilian regional assembly. It's officially the oldest royal residence in Europe. The palace itself shows Palermo's mixed history. Inside, you'll see stunning royal apartments, but the absolute undisputed visual treasure, the Cappella Palatina, the Palatine Chapel. Prepare your eyeballs. This is wall-to-wall gold mosaics. Byzantine masters went nuts back here in the 1140s. It's been described as the most beautiful church in the world. It's a stunning union of different cultures, Arab, Byzantine, Latin, all working together. Come with me, let's check this amazing place out. Away we go. Not bad. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad. It worked. Thanks for sticking with me as we wandered the streets of Palermo, the city with a rich history that dates back over 2,700 years to around 734 BC. That's just incredible. It's been ruled by 15 civilizations, including the Romans, the Byzantines, the Arabs, the Normans, the Spaniards, each leaving their mark on the city's culture, architecture, and cuisine. Today, Palermo is famous for its colorful markets, historic sites, and its lively, eclectic atmosphere. A city that's as layered and diverse as its long history. Now, Palermo isn't just a city to walk. It's a living, breathing show where chaos and charm dance hand in hand. So embrace the madness. This is Palermo's gift to those willing to wonder. If you like this video, please smash a like, hit the subscribe button, share this Palermo video with your friends and your loved ones and your pets and everyone that you know, and leave a lovely comment. And there's only one thing left to say, and away we go! Done.